Hey, welcome to Life with Colonel Lee. Today I have a really awesome product to show to you. This is really cool. Let me start it off by asking you a question. Have you ever wanted a rooftop tent but didn't want to spend $1,000, $1,500 on a rooftop tent? That's something that's just going to stay in one spot and that's the only use you're going to get out of it. Well, there's another option. A rooftop tent, and it's light enough, portable enough, you can put it on the floor, on the ground, in the bed of your truck. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about C6 Outdoors. This is the Rev tent. This tent, they specifically built this particular tent in mind for being able to set up in the bed of your truck, so it will fit between your wheel wells and it gives you a long enough length to be comfortable in it. 2 people comfortably in this tent. Plenty of headroom in there. Quick and easy setup. We're going to show you how to do all that. We're going to show you everything about this. We're going to try to get through this video as quickly as we can, but it's packed full of features. It might take a little while. We're going to do it. We're gonna get through it as best as we can, but man, this is something you definitely got to stick around and check out. All right, I'm going to show you today. Well, I'm going to insert a picture in the video. I have camped in this a couple times already in the bed of my truck in New Mexico, and I'm going to show you a picture. Maybe I think I might have a little video clip of that too. But today I'm going to show you 3 different ways to camp in this Rev tent. This is a rooftop tent. So you're like, 3 different ways of camping in a rooftop tent? Well, doesn't it stay in one spot? This one doesn't. You can move it around. This thing weighs, I think, right at 25 pounds. It's got some nice handles. It's sturdy material. You can actually stow this on top of your truck in the bed of it. You got all kinds of anchor points to tie this down. This is very thick material. You're not gonna tear this material up. You can just transport it on top of your car, or your truck, whatever. You don't have to pack it nice away, you know, nicely in the bed of your truck or whatever. Just toss it in there. So, 25 pounds. Let's see if we can do it with one hand. There we go. So that's how light our new rooftop tent is. All right. I'm going to show you the 3 places that we're going to set this up, and then we're going to set it up for you. Let's get that done. Well, I'm going to show you right now while I'm here one of the places. So the bed of the truck, I'm going to show you a little snippet of that, and then I have a new tonneau cover for this truck. It is aluminum quad fold, so with this door tailgate closed, now this tonneau cover can support 450 pounds. That's right. This is only 25 pounds. I'm 210 pounds. We're good to go. We're gonna set this up here on top of the tonneau cover. Awesome. All right, so I've shown you 2 places where we're gonna set up. In that black bag right there is a very cool option. I have not set it up yet, but I'm really hoping it's going to work. I think it will. We're going to elevate our C6 Rev tent off the ground, and then also we're just going to throw it right on top of that tarp and just have it right on the ground. All right. We just get to sit here and relax while, oh, well, that's the one thing this tent doesn't do. It doesn't set itself up. We do have to do that. All right, let's do that. It's a full-size air mattress platform. So it gets you up off the ground. I think it's around 14 to 15 inches, and it's a little bit smaller size than our rev tent, but I think it's gonna work, and it's gonna give us an option to elevate our rev tent when we're on the ground. When we're setting up in ground mode, we can set it up on this. Let's try it out. Let's see if it works. Can you imagine taking your traditional rooftop tent and trying to do stuff like this with it? It's not going to happen. If you have two people and eat your Wheaties, you might be able to do it then. All right, so this platform might be a little small. I don't know. We're going to try it out. It's worth a try. All right, let's see here. I'm going to show you some close-up detail here. This, we're going to try to get through this as quickly as we can. There's just so many things to show you with this thing. Just little attention to detail that really is going to go a long way in the longevity of this product. It really is. So this outer shell is very thick, and we're going to show you real quick a close up on the underside. So it's coated on the underside with rubber PVC. See that shiny? This, it covers the zipper. This is just in pack mode. See all the attention to detail just to keep everything dry while it's in transport mode? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is top-notch, high-quality stuff right here. Big, heavy-duty zippers on this thing, for sure. Now they have all kinds of colors. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. For this tent, there might be a discount code too, so also look for that. They also have racks for your vehicle, so you can actually keep this on the rack at all times if you want, and it unfolds just like this thing is going to unfold. And for a rooftop, you know, traditional rooftop tenting. All right, let's check it out. Oh yeah, so all different colors. They have some really snazzy, snazzy looking colors too. But I chose the blue. I like the blue. Man, I tell you what, this is really matching up well with this platform that I got. Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. I didn't know if it was really going to fit this well, and it does. All right, so real quick before we set this up, let me give you some basic information. So inside here, this is what you're going to be laying on right here. This is nice quilted topping right here, and it unzips, and you're going to have a foam base in there. This is a 4-inch foam, so you have a 2-inch dense foam base. That's going to be on the underneath. The top 2-inch is a memory foam. So very supportive and very comfortable, and you get this padded quilted topper that goes on top of that. Very nice. So all that just fits into place, zips in once you get it. Once it gets shipped to you, it ships to you in 2 boxes. You're going to get your, one box is going to have all your pads. They come in 4 pieces, I think. You fit it all together. Zip it inside this rev tent, get your poles in place. So what's cool about this is you keep the poles like you see it here, and then you just fold it over and zip it up and you're ready to go. Now all these poles are already fed through the pole loops, the pole sleeves. So you just undo a couple of them and then stow it away pretty quickly. So we do have some guy lines and some stakes. Just set these to the side. Let's start getting the poles set up here. It's been a minute since I've done this, so there are 2 poles on each end. there. We'll just do all, and then there's two hoop poles. These are going to go on the sides. We'll show you that here in a minute. So a section of these poles where it kind of has a natural bend, so that joint there, when you go to close this up and you're done with the tent, that's where you're going to pull the tent or the stake apart, or the pole apart, and then you're just going to wrap it in over on itself. Now when you go to sit up like I'm doing now, make sure that pole is all the way in there, and then you have your grommets here. Now once you get to the last one, this is where it gets a little tight. It's tight fitting because you want this tent to be tight and lofted really good for yourself. All right, last pole. Make sure we're inserted there. This is one area where I've kind of noticed so far that we could use a little extra something. It's probably the only thing I can think negatively about this tent, and it's not really that big of a negative. It's just when you get to this last pole, it's a little tight. I'd like a little loop to put your finger in so we can grab that easily and get that last pole in. But we got it all right there. All right, so these loop poles, did I put that in the right? Okay, I've got this pole. I think this pole is supposed to go on the inside of this. So that one looks good there. Let me do this one here. Okay. So we need to go on the inside, like that. So these poles here, they need to go on the inside of this outer fly so that you can zip things up. Just got to remember that when you're setting it up. Now once you do this once or twice, it won't take long at all to get it set up. All right, let's get one of the loop poles in. They go on the sides here. There is a sleeve that it fits in. We're just gonna feed it all the way through here. And there's a little grommet here. And that's where the end of the pole goes. And then there's one over here as well. This is gonna loft up your entryway. So that lofts out over the entryway. So if you're getting some rain or moisture, then you can have it like that and still maintain some airflow. All right, so that's the gist of how you set up the rev tent. Not bad. Once you do this once or twice, it really goes quick. Really goes quick. All right, I'm going to finish setting it up, and then we're going to take a look at all the features. Another really cool feature about this tent is they send you with these. There's 4 of these. Comes in a little bag. So it's a cinch strap, and it's just a loop, and then a carabiner. So that way you can pitch this on a roof rack, or just another easier way to hold down your 4 ends, no matter where you're at. Just extra features there. So what I'm going to do with this bed frame is I'm going to attach it to here, run it through this loop. Carabiner there, and then we're just going to cinch it down. Voila! We'll do that 4 different places, and this tent is not going anywhere. All right, let's take a look at the outside of the tent here. So you get 4 guy lines, and gosh, you get a bunch of stakes. So if you had this on the ground, you could stake it through those grommets right there, all the 4 corners, and then you still have enough stakes for your guy lines. So over each door, there's 4 entrances, 4 doors, 4 windows, each side, each end. They give you nice reflective guy lines and stakes. Very nice tension buckle there. And then they give you a nice little clip buckle, clips onto that, and that is reflective as well. That makes it nice and easy. And set your tension up. Very nice. I like that color. So here is one of the ends here with everything closed up. There are three layers to these doors to this tent. I will show you that here in just a second. So all around the edge, you got a little skirt here. You're just going to pull that down once you get everything set up. Now all these doors, they do have loop and toggles, so you can roll them up. That way they're not just all loose out of the way like that. Very nice. Now let's take a look at these entrances. Oh, that's pretty cool. They give you a little patch. Very cool. For assembly instructions, warranty, support, all that good stuff. Very nice. And then you get a little patch. Very nice. I didn't even notice that. All right, so these doors, we have the outer layer. Very nice color scheme. Look at that. Very nice color scheme. So there's the outer one. You have the bug mesh. So no seam screen. You also have the inner panel. 3 layers. So once you get inside, you can just zip up your bug mesh. You can have all these doors down, this outer panel and inner panel down, and get a nice cross breeze. And if it's cold, you want to maintain your heat, you just zip everything up, and it's really gonna lock it in. And you're gonna be protected from the weather as well. This is a waterproof tent. Let me show you the 2 ends. So this outer panel, you can have it up, zipped up right, and the bug mesh, and you have a little vent right here. Very, very nice. It's the same thing on the other end. See, I have that inner panel closed there. So you're like, you closed everything up and you're like, it's a little stuffy in here. I'll need just a little bit of breeze. You can unzip that inner panel, and then this outer panel's already up, and you got a little vent right there. Also on these side doors, you can also just kind of do the same thing. Just don't zip it up all the way. Just leave it vented like that. And if it's raining, you're still protected from the rain. All right, what is cool about this tent is you can enter the tent from all 4 doors and or windows. So if you have it in the bed of your truck, then you have an entry point. All right, here's the inside. So we have a large pocket there, large pocket there, and another pocket here and on the other side. You also have an electrical port. So if you want to run electrical cord in here, you're able to do that. Very, very nice. And you also have plenty of hooks in here. There, and then back here you have these hooks here. So here's what it looks like with everything closed up, all 3 panels. So there's our inner panel. Here's our bug mesh. And then there's our outer. Very, very nice. So plenty of room here. Very nice. So yeah, comfortably 2 people in this tent. Very, very nice. Very versatile. So you get a nice view of your surroundings here. Well, what do you think about the C6 Rev tent? I really like it. This is a very versatile tent. I really like that you're able to put it in the bed of your truck. I'm going to be able to put it up on top of the tonneau cover. I'm going to show you that here next. And then we're going to put it down on the ground and show you that. You don't really need this tarp down here. Like I said, the outer material of this tent is very robust. Very, very robust. You don't need a tarp. I just put the tarp down here because it gives you a nice clean area when you're getting in and out of the tent. Just makes things a little bit nicer. But you don't really need it. I really like how you can get max ventilation in this tent without having roof vents. You don't need a roof vent with this tent. You've got all kinds of ventilation in here. 3 layers of this tent. You've got the inner, the bug mesh, and then the outer. Very, very nice. I mean, you're going to be able to control the temperature inside here. Maintain some heat, get some ventilation cooling off in here. With having all 4 sides being able to do that, you're really going to be able to dial in airflow through there. So no matter where you set it up at, you don't have to worry about it. You got all 4 corners, all 4 sides to open things up or just batten it all down. There's going to be a link down in the description box below. Go check this out. Check out this tent. Go check out all the different colors that they have, all the different options. They have a lot of accessories too. You can spend some time on their website doing a little shopping, I'm telling you. So they have a lot of accessories that go with these tents. I think there's blankets that goes with here. They might have some pillows. There's a lot of clips in here. There might be some things that you can hang inside there for extra storage. Just go in there and browse around and see what you can see. Also look in the description box for a coupon code. So there's going to be a code in there. It's going to give you a little bit off, a little bit of percentage off. Also, I need to go ahead and just thank C6. I mean, really, they sent this to me for free. And, you know, they just said, just go camp in it, feature a video like I'm doing now. You know, basically do whatever you want to with it and have fun with it, you know. And that's pretty awesome. So also, I'm very impressed with it after camping in it 2 times in the bed of my truck. Very impressed with it, and I really believe in this, the quality and the material of this. It's top notch. So I do want to become an affiliate of C6, and so I emailed them about that, and yes, I am going to be an affiliate for C6. So also, if you go to shop for this and you purchase anything from them, use my affiliate link, and you're probably going to get a little bit of a discount, and then I'm going to get a little kickback from it. It's a win-win for everybody. All right, here we are on the ground. So it's not even staked out or guyed out or anything. It looks great. Lofted pretty good. Just stake it around all the corners, guide out, and maximum loft. You're ready to ride out a storm in this sucker if you needed to. Very, very awesome. Very versatile. Very, very versatile. All right, tonneau cover time. Let's see. This tent is easy to carry when it's folded up like a clamshell, or in taco mode, whatever you want to call it. I think we're going to be all right carrying it like this. We'll give it a shot. I think we're gonna be all right. Oh yeah, piece of cake. No problem. All the accessories they give you with this tent, like the tie down guy lines and those tether straps, we can rig up like right on the corner here, loop the guy line around here, and then we can attach to there to keep this in place and to keep this pitch taut while it's on the tonneau cover. Very, very versatile. Gorgeous. What a gorgeous tent that is. Ideally, it'd be nice to take the tailgate down, but then you lose all your strength right here. This would sag too much. So really the tonneau cover, to be able to support the weight on there, this has to be closed, which is fine. We got a little bit of area to get up here on. Let's go ahead and get our door ready. So when we get up there, we can just climb right on in. Let's get on in. Just gonna leave my shoes on. Yeah, not too bad so far. Oh yeah, that's gonna work out great. Heck yeah. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Very awesome. So I wanted a tonneau cover for my truck, and I'm like, I'm gonna get one that is aluminum hard shell, so I can, one that's, you can put some weight on there, specifically in mind for this tent, just to be able to do this. This is awesome. This is great. All right, make sure you go get your C6 rev tent. Man, this is versatile, very, very versatile. All right, in the future, we're gonna be doing some camping, a lot of camping in this tent. Make sure you're subscribed, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you down the road. Adios.